All right, shalom, shalom. Giving all praises, glory, honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that teach us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Peace, love, and blessings, much protection unto the humble, fearful elect. All right, the 144,000, which consists of all men, the prophets, the men of the Lord, and the rest of the 1/3, which consists of men, women, and children that's going to be saved in the end times, all right, of all hell about to break loose. Okay. And, shalom, shalom, man. It's going to be a quick lesson via through the spirit, just update in the news. Basically the title of this lesson is going to be going into commotions all around the world. All right. As it says, I believe in Mark, the 13th chapter. And also in various precepts in Matthew, the 24th chapter, and Luke, the 21st chapter, or the 17th chapter, one of those, when it talks about there should be wars and rumors of wars. All right. But the end is not yet come, because we still have, a few more prophecies to happen before World War III happens. That MOTB has to be mandated on a global wide scale. All right. The hour of temptation must come first. And that's what's going to draw them more closer to war. All right, because money is involved. The new control, or the new opening of rulership is going to be involved, because everybody wants to become the next one in line, not knowing and understanding prophecy that the Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, he's coming back to destroy the rulership of Esau, Edom, and establish his kingdom forever, along with his joint heirs, his children, his people, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, Seminole Indian descent. That's why all these things has been happening, because it's biblical prophecy. These things, the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, via through the spirit, the Rakah Kwadash, open up our eyes and understanding that we are in the latter days, man. All right. And this is the elder Apostle Tahar on his channel. And it says the U.S. and U.K. go to war with Hamas. The war of Armageddon is here, and it's definitely here, man. These prophecies are popping off the page. All right. And while you get a precept, let me go to Habakkuk chapter 2. It says, God answers the prophet, Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table, that he may run that readeth it. All right. And that's what we do. All right. We prescribe unto the Bible, and we're breaking down, the interpretation, the true interpretation thereof via through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Coming, the wisdom, knowledge, understanding coming from the heavens. But people still like to get mad and like to scoff and scorn at what we're saying. But meanwhile, these things are happening. All right. Meanwhile, the dollar is deteriorating, and they're trying to, come out and will come out with that tracking device. All right. That technology. OK, that mark, that MARK, that MOTB, according to Revelation 13:16. What we all been preaching via through the spirit since Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, enter into those great men going all the way back to 1 West. All right. So now we're in the latter times of the end. All right. This can be the year of Jacob's trouble, man. 2024. All right. And we say that humbly and as mortal men, because the only thing it is, we're hasting in the day of the coming of our Lord, because we really want to get out of here. We understand that this is not our place of rest or refuge or whatever the hell you want to call it. This is not a place of peace. All right. Not a place of harmony. OK. And as you can see, it's nothing but death and destruction out here, and wickedness, man, on an all-time high, if you have the spiritual eyes to see and the spiritual ears of understanding. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. All right. And these prophecies are not tarrying anymore. At one point in time, it was tarrying. Okay. And like it said, though it tarried, though it may take a little while to build up, but now we're past that build up point, and now it's at any moment, any second. This, all, the society could collapse and the whole world as well, man. All right. And that's going to happen in future prophecy in a nutshell, man. All right. Just to sum it all up. All right. Because they all started off with the LDs, the CV. Okay. Started off with that, with the lock, the LDs and, the mandates, the WEF came into the picture, so on and so forth. You got a lot of people waking up. All right. A lot of exposures going on in the world. All right. You just had those 48ers got exposed. I think it was in New York or something, in their little temple, underground, walkway, underground, bunker or tunnel where they do child sacrifices, man. The same ones that wrote the book of Tammuz, man. All right. And that's in the book called Who is Esau Edom. So they, it's time, man. Ultimately, it's time for the exposure of Esau Edom, to let the world be known that this devil, this basis of man, is a nobody. Okay. Let me get let me look that in Luke. So it was Luke. Okay, Luke 21. Luke 21. This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 9. And you see the head titles for Matthew 24:3, verse 14 through 14, and Mark 13:3 through 13. And it reads, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights, and great signs shall be from heaven." Just like you had a fearful sight and great signs coming from heaven, whether it be Project Bluebeam or the Lord open up the portal for those aberrations to come out and have fun, man. All right. That incident that happened at the Miami Mall. And I believe through the Spirit, because it's possible, the Lord opened up a portal and scared the shit out these people, man. And to the point, even if they were to want to record or want to do this or want to do that, you got to understand, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is in great control over everybody. He can easily wipe the minds of the people and just give them a little bit of what they thought they saw, but in real actuality, they saw it. All right. As people like to say, it was a figure of my imagination. All right. They say it couldn't be real, but it felt so real. That's how the Lord, that's the great power of the Lord. He makes something feel so real to the point you really think it's not real, man. And that's just how Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai operates. All right. And it reads, I'm going to read it again, Luke 21 and 9. "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified of these things. For these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by." Verse 10. "Then said he unto them," and this is, red letter, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach talking to his disciples, "Nation shall rise against nation," letting them know the end times. "Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights and great signs shall be from heaven." All right. Verse 12, "But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into the prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake." All right. "For the testimony, and you shall turn to you, and it shall turn to you for a testimony." This is going to be a testimony unto us that we serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and we are going to be persecuted in the end times, man. All right, whether we be delivered or not during that persecution, we just have to, understand and take the responsibility of being a martyr, man. I can say it like that because we know and understand clearly what we're involved in. We know and understand the terror of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's why we do what we have to do through the Spirit to the best of our ability while we're living, on this earth right now, man, in this lifetime. Okay? Because the prophets are subject unto the prophets. Some of us may have to be put to death, man. Okay? And some of us are going to be resurrected or be revived, all right, and would not taste of death. Either way, it's a win-win situation because you're going to gain the victory with Yahweh Shai HaMashiach because he was the author and our finisher that conquered death. All right, that had a victory over death. Where is thy stain? All right. And with that, when Yahweh Shai died for the sins of Israel, he became immortal. All right. He became the God that he was supposed to be. Okay. Understanding. And this is just, basically going into the persecution because the persecution is going to happen. That's why a lot of people are changing up the doctrine now because honestly, they're scared. All right. All these things are happening, going on in the world. The exposure of Esau, World War III about to view up. All right. The mandates of the MOTB. All right. That digital technology, which is going to, lead into the number one currency. See, that's when people are going to know that a prophet had been among them. All these years you've been hearing about the MOTB, and people know this. All right, going back to second Peter 3 and 4. All right, we're starting at 3. In the last days, scoffers and scorners shall arise, man. And then on top of that, they're going to be scoffers and scorners that's going to say, "Oh, y'all been teaching that Bible for years. Y'all was preaching that for years. What happened in the year 2000? What happened to that? What happened to this? What happened to that?" Saying, basically trying to call us a liar. But ultimately, they don't understand prophecy. And the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, is long suffering, and he will allow you to build up iniquity in your ignorance just for him to destroy your dumb ass, man. And that's how the Lord does it. That's why we love Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because he always get his, man. He always get his get back. These people really think that they can escape the Heavenly Father, all right, or his only begotten Son. And these entities were the ones that, created mankind and life itself, man. The heavens and the earth. Okay, as it say in the scriptures. Meanwhile, they say this is the white man's book, but not understanding that this Bible totally condemns the nation of the so-called Caucasian white race, which is Esau, Edom. And we figured that out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash, man. We figured it out, man. And only because of those entities and through that spirit, man, in the Paleo Hebrew, because we are Hebrew Israelites. There's a 100% fact, because if we wasn't Hebrew Israelites, none of these things would come to pass, man. All right. We wouldn't have fit the curses. We wouldn't have fit prophecies. None of that. But soon to come, you people will find out that a prophet had been among you. And when those nuclear missiles start to rain down on this place, all right, then it's going to be too late for a lot of you people. Salakia, shit, trying to connect to the damn TV. Hope he ain't interrupt nothing. Okay. Salakia. Salakia.